how to solo queue in rank play. The video we uploaded this week got almost 4,000 views, so you guys clearly enjoyed it. So I'm back with another episode and another version, but this time we're playing in an absolute crack lobby. We're playing in a diamond lobby. I'm going to be going through my thought process. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. Before we go through the breakdown, I do have a Discord, a community Discord for you guys to join. We got tons of people in there talking CDO, talking rank play. The link is in the description, so make sure to join that. Okay, into the video. So starting off, you know what, this was actually a very tricky P1. This map P1 is quite a weird one. Like I always say, it's very contest heavy, but now we're in the upper leagues, we're in the bigger games, there's less rooms for mistakes, and more importantly, because I'm playing solo, I have to pay attention to the minimap and make sure my gun is on point. Starting off, we do get 3 down, so what I'm going to do here is just kind of watch out and push up this mid position. Although we're in the bigger games, I still feel confident enough in my gun skill to take on my opponents head to head, so I'm still going to be playing that aggressive SMG style, pushing out and seeing what I can do. And what's very important to note is I don't actually get the best of starts here, but I definitely pick up towards the middle of the game, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And I want you to notice how composed I stay. Although I'm not winning my gunfights at the beginning, things aren't going my way, the lobby is very laggy for me. To be honest, when I was playing, I was losing for a bit, but I made sure I stayed composed and made sure we got the victory at the end of the game. So let's see what we do. My teammates get 4 down here. I don't really know what just happened there, because on the kill feed it looks like he got 4 down, but right there the guy was there, so it did throw me off guard there, but that's alright. My teammate doing a very good job of holding down the hill. Again, I'm not doing much here, so right here I'm just trying to cut off the enemy reinforcements. Really unlucky there, bad timing with the grenade. Managed to pick up one, but I did get traded out, but just like that we managed to get the lead once again. So starting off, we have a slight lead here going into P3. Right here, just gonna wait, get some nice single fire tap shots off, just gonna wait and see what I could do going up to this hard point. So the reason why I shoulder that there is because it's a very popular position there. Sometimes you don't want to just run up in the open, you want to shoulder it because it allows you to get more information on your opponents. And this is what I mean by the lag right here. I was really losing full, but I was trying to keep composure as much as I can. But things go from bad to worse as we lose that kill on the rotation. They do have the heal. This is a very big money heal. We're going round some beautiful shots there as we jump around the edge here. And let's see what I can do. So looking at the minimap, I have 2 teammates on the backside and they're getting fried here. And once again, the lag is taking me out. That's probably my biggest opponent here. So the reason why I waited to shoot there was because he was so far. It was a very difficult shot to hit. So I waited. My teammate did go huge with a 2-piece. And I think the most important thing when playing solo right now is just to play around my teammates. Oh my god, this lag. I can imagine me losing full here. I didn't get this gameplay today. I got this yesterday. And I just remember looking back at this gameplay, I was losing full playing this. But I think things started to turn up here. The lag started to stop and I absolutely started to fry. So with 10 seconds left, I've just pushed out here. And once again, we absolutely get fried here. This is what I mean by getting in the blender at the start. But what's really important to notice is that I keep my game the same and I make sure I don't make too many changes, because I know my core gameplay is good enough to win us this game. So looking at my minimap, once again, I'm playing solo, so it's very important. We don't have red dots and we don't have comms. So what my main focus here is to look at the minimap, see where the arrows are pointed and just pick up the gaps. So as you can see, my teammate died from the left. So although I didn't really win this gunfight, again, my gunfight's not really there right now. I'm getting absolutely fried, but my tendencies are there. My fundamentals are still there. As my teammate died on the left, straight away you saw my arrow switch to the left to pick up the gap. And now this is one thing I really want to stress to you guys. Although you may be getting fried in certain times, certain areas that maybe the gameplay is just not going your way, your timings may be off, as long as you stick to your fundamentals, things will go right, things will start to catch up with you. So I don't think you should actually change your game too much. Just kind of work on your fundamentals and things will come. And this is a perfect example for that. So right here, our team's doing a really good job. So right here in my head, what I know is that although I'm not doing very good individually right now, my team's doing a really good job, which means if I can turn up here, we will definitely win the game. And this is where things happen. This is where we start to turn up. So right here, I'm just watching the back of this area. So I know my team's in that hill, and what I want them to do is just worry about the front. Again, this is what I mean by solo queuing, as we absolutely snake this guy and destroy him. So because I'm playing solo, I want to be as impactful and useful to my team as possible. So right here, I'm just watching the back door, making sure that there's only one area for them to come through, essentially funneling down the middle of the map, and hopefully it'll be easy kills for my teammates. They just need to stick a trophy in there, 2 of them sitting there. As I said, that they do get taken out, but we do get the trade. We manage to take out John, we take out the left guy, we take out Jack. And now right here, the reason why I pre-aimed this right alleyway is just because of the way the map is and the different routes that the enemies were coming from. That was the most predictable. And now what I'm doing is sitting in the corner, I'm just sound oriented right there, use my perfect movement. I absolutely love that movement. Oh my god, we fried him. So when I talk about that movement there, is what I do is I go to the prone, and as they come near me, I double tap the jump button button, and what that does is like a slight snake jumping mechanic. It's really broken, and I highly recommend you guys trying that. But right there, that was a massive hard point, and I really think I made a big impact there. And as I mentioned, I didn't do a lot in the beginning of the game. You can see me getting absolutely fried. My timings were all over the place, but my fundamentals were still there. And that hill, everything went to my way. My gunfight started clicking, and just like that, we absolutely turned the lobby on its head. Into P1 here, we get the first kill. Once again, I'm starting to get a bit of momentum here, so what I'm trying to do is basically play around this main building here. My main objective here is to stop the enemies from getting the spawns for P2 and just trying to make my job easier for my teammates once again. So what I'm going to do is go up here. I've got the dead silence pop, so it's very important to play with aggression. I see two enemies here, one jumps out, but we get one. Again, back off. So the reason why I backed off there as I shot that second guy is just because the third guy who just jumped out the window, he saw me, so I thought he would be looking at the window. If I stood close to the window, he would have got an angle on me. So the reason why I backed off was just to allow enough space for me to get the kill. Now we're in such a good spot with 10 seconds left right here. Some good shots once again. That hill's so open, it's very, very hard to hold. So I'm literally just sitting in this top window and making sure my team have an easy route to the hill. We've got the spawns, we've got the setup. It's a very good situation to be in. So right here, I don't know any comms. I can't hear anything from my teammates. Once again, we are playing in game chat with no comms from anyone. So what I'm doing is just looking at my minimap. This is okay. This is where I don't know if I say I trolled here, but this was very frustrating. I did jump out the window. I thought I had my SMG in my back pocket, but I didn't. But look at this shot right here. We slide and we absolutely fry him. Jack, mate, you gotta get sent home after that one. We're pushed out. We are weak and we do get taken out here, but that's all right. That was a very, very good play. But again, I'm just kind of letting my teammates do the kind of the easy work in my eyes. I'm letting them sit on the hill, soak up time, and I'm trying to cut as many lanes as possible. I'm trying to make the job as easy as possible for my teammates. I see so many of you guys complain about your teammates being very, very poor, and that may be the case, but I feel like sometimes you need to play into that. You need to help them because they may be poor. You need to make their job as easy as possible, and that's what I recommend. If that means sitting in the hill, if they're not, then that might be it. Sometimes I don't really like playing objective too much, but sometimes if my teammates are frying and I'm not frying, I'm like, you know what, let me take the step back here, let me play hill and let them do their job. And you know what, it works so easily. When you're playing hill, you'll notice if everyone's frying around you, your job is so much easier. So I think definitely playing solo, you have to play into your teammates. Right here, just a beautiful challenge. Jump around the corner. I just predicted where he's going to go. Again, taking out the second guy. Just really feeding myself here. And you can just see, like, with a flip of a switch here, how the momentum is switched. From the beginning of the game, I was getting fried to now winning 50-50s every single time. It's what I was mentioning earlier about just sticking to your fundamentals and your timings will come. And I think this is the thing that pros do very well. You see some of the top pros getting fried in the beginning of the map, and they very, very, very quickly just turn it on their head. And this happens a lot with the top players. Oh, some really good shots there. So right here again, my shots really starting to improve here during this map, and you can see by the score we're absolutely dominating here. But my point was, stick to your fundamentals, make sure you're doing the little things right, don't change too much, don't get over aggressive, just play with your timings. So right here, my teams all go through the left, so what I'm going to do is go through the right and try taking a route. I hear this guy through dead silence, I go through and I take out the second guy. We're almost taking out the third, very unfortunate, but these guys are not very bad. These guys are very good players, they're all in diamond, and I think they were coming in game as well. So it's just a really good performance from us as a bunch of solos. Right there was just really unfortunate. He spawned behind me, but that's all right. We've almost doubled their score. Actually, we have doubled their score. We're absolutely frying them with 40 seconds left. My teammates doing their job. Once again, I'm just holding the front for them, making their job as easy as possible. And to be fair, my teammates are frying, and I feel like this happens a lot of the time. When I do my job right, I feel like my teammates really do their jobs as well. I think it's so much easier to control your teammates once you control your own ability and you're making sure you're doing your task to perfection. And just like that, with 20 seconds left, the spawns do flip. It's time to rotate one more time. Let's see how our team approaches this situation. So I'm going to back off here, think about rotating. I really want the win here, so we're not going to play stupid. I'm going to back off and see what we can do. Just going to sit on this little ledge here. So I feel like this ledge is a good area because you can watch the whole middle map and then you can do what I'm doing here. You can go through the right side. I'm just going to jump off. I had a very, very good hard one here last time around, and it looks like it's repeating here. We get one right there. The reason why I pre-aimed and I kept pre-aiming is because when you get someone weak in that situation, 9 out of 10 times they're going to go for the re-challenge because they know if you challenge them, you're probably going to win the gunfight anyway. So that's exactly what happened. The guy came for the re-challenge. Just like that, we push through, we get into hill, some good shots off. Just going to prone here and see what we can do. So the reason why I go into this right corner is because looking at the minimap, my teammates actually spawned on the left. So what that meant is they're going to spawn on the right hand side. So I was very quick to respond to the minimap. Although I didn't get the kill there, that was the right play. Once again, preaching the same thing over and over again. If you're doing the right play, the gunfights will come, your gun skill will improve, and everything will start to look a lot easier. This guy was just chilling on P1. I didn't even see him, so, you know, John, you can have that one, man. I've been frying you all game long, so I'll let you have that one. But with 10 seconds left, going into P1, this is a very scrappy hill. We should win this. Like, this should not be a problem at all. I'm not stressing at all in this situation, although I did get gun. John is starting to feel his gun. It's a bit late, though, John. Bit little too late. So right here, going into P1, there's not much to really do here. We're just going to play around, maybe get 1 or 2 kills and just get on the hard point, and just like that, we get a 3-piece. My teammate gets taken down. I'm just going to watch over him, and we get the hard point, and a very, very good performance. And look at the levels on the enemy team. I mean, this wasn't an easy lobby at all. Our team was actually heavily outstacked. We had 3 platinums with 1 diamond, and they actually had 3 diamonds. So, you know, we'll take that. A very good victory. That was actually a really fun game. I'm really starting to enjoy ranked these higher levels. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. If you did, make sure to drop a like, as it really helps out on the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.